Rich Laster, but that's not what you care about. Look, skeptical buyers do not reject deals because they don't see the upside. They reject them because they cannot survive the downside. So if they're rejecting you, one, don't take it personal. But admit, acknowledge, and embrace the fact that you have done a very poor job of de-risking and a few other things. This interaction you're having with your leads and your prospects. So we're going to tackle that right now. You did not start this company to chase deals day and night instead of scaling. Welcome to Blunt on Business. This is the podcast that takes apart B2B sales and marketing chaos to get you to predictable, repeatable success. I'm your host, Rich Laster, and this is where you can count on unfiltered strategy for those CEOs scaling. Okay, so look, it's season 7. This is episode 1. That's not what you care about. I'm Rich Laster with growexpand.com, with brand3.net. You need to understand why I exist. I really believe that all the gimmicks and all the tactics and all the bullshit that you are fed from all your friends and these people that always sound like they know what they're doing, but they're not where you're trying to go, yet you listen to them. That stuff isn't working. It's not working for them. It won't work for you. It is my philosophy that authenticity in communicating the value and the differentiator of what you offer is the difference between money and dreams. And I don't think you're in business to sit on a park bench and dream all day. Okay, so I want to share with you very quickly, because I have way too much to do today. I want to share with you 4 things that I do, and it's really funny. So when I write these blogs and when I turn these blogs into podcasts where I get to talk with you, oh, and we're live. So if you're on YouTube right now, Wednesday, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock California time, shoot your questions in the chat. When I write these blogs, I do a bunch of research over the weekend. I eat a pizza and I'm like, okay, how do I actually do this? Right? It forces me to start crystallizing even more what I do into an article and then into a conversation. So the first thing I do to get a lead or a prospect beyond skepticism, number 1, is decode the conversation. Decode the conversation. What the hell do you mean, Rich? Failing narratives. You've come up with these scripts that are way too long, way too in-depth. Your sales reps don't remember them. Nevertheless, do they ever get said in an authentic manner over the phone or written by email? So you are failing in the narrative creation. What's really going on? Every successful person in business development and sales, if you don't know the difference, Google it. Every successful person knows that having 2 ears and 1 mouth is like your mission from God. Your mouth should be shut. When it's open, you should be asking open-ended questions because you don't know. You hear things based on what you know that sound like triggers, but they aren't. They're surface level. Why? You haven't successfully engaged with this person. You didn't dive deep enough. You haven't dove? Yeah, you haven't dove deep enough. You didn't dive deep enough to really understand who they are. So you hear a need, you know you can deal with it. Yeah, let me get you a proposal. Do you think you're going to have a relationship with that person? Because you just made it transactional. So we want to really decode the skepticism. We're not surface level people. COVID killed transactional sales. And those that still exist, they're having a hard time. And I can't help them. I can't help you. If your business is transactional, you need marketing. I have people that can help you. So, call me. But if you're a sleazebag just trying to make a buck, fend for yourself. Good luck. But if there really is authenticity in who you are and what you do, then what I want to figure out with you, right, is the only thing that matters is how do we take that authenticity, who you really are, who you are actually good at helping, and how. Crystallize that, as Matt Wolf would say, crystallize that into the brand script. And I want to hit all 7 steps of the story framework build out. Okay, I want to fully understand that. But as a founder, I need to get you in the CEO seat. All right, you'll get in the CEO mindset later. But you can't build out a team, right? Because what you need is what Gino Wickman says it in the book Rocket Fuel. You need to move lean and fast. And if you're under 10 million, this is you right now. Who sells it? Who has the vision? And who operationalizes the business? That's it. Get back on topic here. But when I'm decoding the skepticism, I'm decoding the entire narrative and I'm checking myself. I'm not getting all warm and fuzzy until I know what are the political ramifications if you mess this up. If we move to help you and we mess it up, does your head roll? Whose head rolls? What is the threat to the bottom line? Do you have investors, shareholders, lenders, that your failure is a threat to their bonus, their commission, nevertheless, the creditworthiness of your business? Because now you dropped a ball you said you could run with. So first we need to decode all of that. And that doesn't happen from those good old out of the box, boom, bada, dong, 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 sales scripts. These are customized based on a framework just for you, just for your team. I can't build this into the CRM. I have to build this into your organization because this is in the heart and mind of the salesperson. This is in their manual. This is in how they do outreach. Understanding that in the B2B world, you're not selling pretzels. Hey, are you hungry? Would you like a pretzel? It's $2, please. Thank you. Next. No. Fuck out of here. Sales don't happen that quickly. Recent research from Harvard said that 900 plus SaaS companies were audited, interviewed. I love the word audit. Everybody's scared of it. Well, if you're scared of it, you might be doing something shady and the IRS should knock on your door. Otherwise, let's take an audit. Yeah, it should be uncomfortable. If you don't like the uncomfortable, kick rocks. Go get a job. Business is not for you. Entrepreneurship, founding, launching, going to market, selling, scaling, growing, expanding. It's not for you. Toughen up, Buttercup. Get a therapist. Because this is important. Decode the narrative and go deep. Go deeper. Understand that in this narrative, it's bi-directional. It's a conversation, which means you have as much to learn as you have to teach. Now, maybe they want to do business with you because now some trust has been established. 1, decode. 2, de-risk in the minds of every business owner, which is every one of your prospects or leads right now. In their mind is this, well, so many things could go wrong. And frankly, they're right. So many things could go wrong. The average person, let's go beyond any country, race, or gender. The average person wets the bed every night when they think about everything they need to do and how uncertain they are. Because what? Everyone out here is so gimmicky and sleazy that they're pushing, they're trying to sell. They're not building relationship. They're not building trust. And that's why they're not converting. So if you're going to de-risk these new relationships you have with these leads and these prospects, damn it, you need to de-risk your relationships with your clients too. Hashtag oops. Yeah. You need to understand that to take their mind off how everything can go wrong, you need to have thought about how everything could go wrong. They don't want fluff. They don't want you to over-explain. Your proposal doesn't need to be more than 3 to 5 pages. I suggest 2. Because what pain point they know they're looking to you for the solution to is all you better be talking about until you've built relationship. So what are we doing to de-risk this? We're decoding. Then from the conversations at the initial stages of the business development, of the development of this business relationship, they're narratives that are coming clear. Yeah, sure, they want to increase revenue, but they not only need to increase revenue, they need to increase monthly recurring revenue because their shareholders have a stick. You know where the stick is. Listen, their shareholders are on their necks about ARR because they read a magazine article and it talked about the importance of ARR. They're investors, ARR. Why? Because they're venture backed, right? So it's like, you don't have repeated success yet. You're 18 months old. You're only generating 1.2 million, but we were hoping that this was a $5 million business in the next 3 years. So get busy. To de-risk how you help them get busy for these stakeholders and these investors, understand what these stakeholders or investors are likely saying. You don't have time to party with your friends anymore. You're not reading what you're into anymore. You are studying what CEOs give a damn about. Podcast shout out, Diary of a CEO. Podcast shout out, IdeaCast by Harvard Business Review. This is your new fun time. Yay! Because I really would like to see you more successful. Because the people with ideas that want to be successful one day, sure, this is the perfect podcast for you. Put this in action and get to about 2 to 5 million and then call us. But if you're below 2 million, all we can do for you is put a diagnostic in your hand that'll really set you clear very quickly. That's the lowest thing we can offer you, right? Step up from that is a complete roadmap, because until you are having repeatable success at turning business relationships you're developing into revenue you can set your clock by, you're talking shit. And nobody cares. So 1, we are decoding the narrative of this interaction you have with these people. 2, we are de-risking the potential relationship that they are about to have with you by foreseeing what those risks could be and not making guarantees or shooting bullshit out of your mouth, but actually talking with them about how you address those fears, those concerns that they haven't even said. If you have successfully researched your prospect or your lead and you know what they care about, you don't have to wait for them to say it to communicate to them that you are paying attention to them. 3, demonstrate. Video testimonials are very popular, and they, are where people say how great you are to the world and new potential clients and prospects. And I'm falling asleep. Better is a case study. That does not replace a video testimonial. They're great. People are emotional and they're easily swayed, but you need relationships. You don't need people easily swayed, but they help. But case studies really analyze what you do, how you do it, what challenges you face in doing it, and what the outcome is. Good, bad, or indifferent. This does not mean write a case study a month. This means that when a client has completed your framework, now their framework is in action and they're in motion, that's when you draft it, right? The best time to draft a case study is when the framework that you built specifically for them is fresh in your mind. Draft that out. I want you to rewrite that case study 90 days later, 6 months later, and a year later. Why? Because the changes, the outputs, the adaptability that was required in order to achieve outcomes, whether they were ideal or not, this is important. And this is the best way to a CEO to demonstrate, we kick butt for clients. Our framework is top notch. And a friend said this once. He's like, your website, your numbers are very specific. Yeah, because I don't bullshit people. Oh yeah, we can do that. No, aren't you tired of sleazy sales guys? No, just tell the truth. Our average client does see double digits when they execute as advised. That's not easy, right? It's really hard to be advised in a highly uncertain time like 2026, but you have to do it anyway. You have to do the tough thing, okay? So 1, we are decoding the interaction. 2, we are de-risking them working with us in their mind. 3, we are demonstrating exactly how we've done it before. And 4, we are deciding. Oh, wait, you thought they were deciding? No. You know enough by the time you've done this work to know exactly how, but more importantly, if you can help them. Now, this is not a sales call. It's that easy. If you are authentically delivering value and if you are authentically living your life to figure out who you can help and how each one of them can be helped for who they are and as who they are, then this collaborative proposal meeting you're going to have is a function of, I need to know the deal breakers for you. I need to know what success in 3, 6, and 12 months for you looks like. But I have to let you know, there are some deal breakers for me. All right? You have to be coachable. We love revenue, so paying us is great. But I specifically, okay, I'll be 25 years in business come May. I specifically get warm and fuzzy. I mean, like my grandmother's homemade lemon cake recipe, warm and fuzzy, right? She would just cut you a slice right out the oven, pour you a glass of milk. I get that warm and fuzzy when people I consult, help, advise, work with actually start to see the fruits of our labor together. Listen, I could go on forever, and I'm sure you would love that, but nobody's asked any questions in the live chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to point you to blog.growexpand.com for the full article on everything we're discussing right now. I'm Rich Laster with growexpand.com and Brand3. If you have any questions for me, or if you need a diagnostic to see how you can actually get out of your own way and get that revenue kind of in a positive, repeatable cycle, drop by richlaster.com and I'd be glad to help you. Anyway, word from our sponsor.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com